Hey YouTube, it's Cece Cartwheel VSG coming at you with the second of the 3 videos that I'm going to do today to try to play catch up. And this one is on 14 questions. I was tagged by Kara Lancey back on June 27th, and the first thing I want to say is I'm really sorry that it's taken me till July 8th to respond. But if you're looking at this video right now and looking at the way I answer the questions, tag you are it. And you need to answer the 14 questions, and I will post them in the notes below this video. Okay? All right, so let's begin. When did I start gaining weight? My entire life I've been fighting obesity and being overweight. I can remember a handful of times, maybe 10 throughout my lifetime, that I've dieted my way to a normal, or what I considered a normal weight. But pretty much my entire life, it's not like I was ever thin for a period of time and then I put on weight. I've been fighting obesity and being overweight my entire life. I was a fat baby my entire life. What was your heaviest weight? So my heaviest recorded weight would be 266, but I know that I've been heavier than that. I just never bothered to get on a scale to weigh myself when I was heavier than that. Do I think I probably reached the mid 270s, high 270s? Sure. Could I have reached the 280s? Maybe. I don't know. But as I said, I was the master of not having my picture taken and not getting on a scale when I was that heavy. But my highest recorded weight is 266. What diets have I been on? An easier question would be, what diets have I not been on? The first diet that I can recall being on was when I was in the 4th grade. My mom took me and my best friend to Weight Watchers, and we started Weight Watchers when I was in the 4th grade. I've been on Weight Watchers multiple times. I've been on Jenny Craig multiple times. I've been on Diet Center. I've been on Nutrisystem before they became a TV show that Marie Osmond, where you can order off of TV. They actually had their own centers at one point, and I belonged to that. I've done Scarsdale. I've done Atkins. I've done South Beach. As I said before, it'd be easier to ask me, what diets have you not been on? Throw a name at me. I've probably been on it. Oh, I've been on Fen-Phen. Love that until they came out with the pesky, that one medication puts holes in your heart. So, but before that, I have to tell you, it worked. It was a good thing to do. I'm glad I didn't suffer any medical consequences. Thank you very much. Is your goal a weight, a certain number, or size? Not really a number that I have right now. I'm 5'7.5", so a normal BMI range I think is like maybe high 130s, maybe 140 to mid 60s, 165 or something. I'm not going to put a number out there. I'm going to see how I feel when I reach certain milestones. But my husband he teeters on the early 180s. He's never had a weight problem in his entire life, bless his heart. But he weighs he weighs anywhere from 175 to 185, between that range. I would love to weigh one day less than my husband. So that's my pie in the sky goal. But as far as a certain size, I would love to be able to walk into Macy's or any other regular department store and pick a regular size 12, not a plus size 12, but a regular size 12 off the rack and wear it. Like at any store, just a size 12. No brainer, I can wear it. That would be a huge thrill for me. So size 12 is what I have in mind for my goal. What is my favorite food? Anything Mexican, I love. Love Mexican food. I also love seafood and I love French food, but probably Mexican's my favorite. As far as junk food's concerned, Doritos. I love me some Doritos. And if I didn't make sure that my house was rid of any Dorito evidence within a mile radius, I'm not kidding, they will not be in my house. I would probably struggle with that, but I am fully aware that that is a danger food and I'm not going to have it in my house. So, what is my favorite food now? Believe it or not, Rosarita traditional refried beans. I am on day 2 of pureed foods, and somebody else posted a video about this. I think it was Fat Kings, and they were doing a food haul, and they said one of the really good things is refried beans with 1 or 2 teaspoons of the whipped cream cheese, Philadelphia cream cheese. So I heat up the refried beans with a little chicken stock just to thin them out. Heat them up in a pot. I added a little bit of garlic powder to flavor them up a little bit. And once they're hot and I put them in the dish, then I put 1 or 2 teaspoons of Philadelphia cream cheese, and it's really, really good. So if you're in pureed, you want to try something like that, I highly recommend it. They're very good. Very filling too, and they've got fiber and good protein. What food do you refuse to give up? Cheese. I love cheese. I'm not going to call myself a rat, but I'm definitely a mouse. I love cheese, and thankfully it has protein, so I haven't had to give it up. And just so that everybody knows, I've had some success with the 2% sharp cheddars that they have out there. They're really good. They're not bad. I tried the Market Pantry one that is Target's brand, and the 2% sharp cheddar has, I think, 1 more gram of protein in it per serving. And it melts. It's not like that rubbery, weird, non-fat cheese. It tastes like cheese. It's good. So I highly recommend it. Try that. Or the Cracker Barrel 2% sharp cheddar is good as well. How do I reward my accomplishments? Nails, hair. Just changed my hair color. I'm going to next week make an appointment to go get a pedicure. But I'm going to do what I think I'm going to do to reward my accomplishments is girly girl stuff. So spa stuff, nails, hair. Maybe I'll go buy like fancy bubble bath for my bathroom or fancy smelly stuff. I like making like spa day at my house. So I like buying girly girl spa stuff. What will I do when I hit my goal? I wrote down dance and jump up and down and sing and just be really, really thrilled. I don't know, I haven't put a number yet on where I want to be, but when I get there, I'll call it and I'm just going to be thrilled. What diet am I following? Protein first, and fluid first. I'm in day 2 of pureed, so this is the first 2 days of. Before, when I was on full liquids and clear liquids, there really wasn't any stopping drinking stage. So right now, when I eat my food, the rules are that it's supposed to take me an entire half hour to eat because they want us to eat very slowly, which has served me well. And that once I'm done eating, I have to wait a full half hour before I drink anything. Once I get onto soft foods and whole foods or whatever, it'll be an hour. So, not a challenge that I can't handle, but definitely you have to be aware that you have to get your fluid intake when you can get it in. And, spread out your meals, and everything's timing. So I pretty much carry this baby with me. I've got 3 of them, and I carry it with me wherever I go. And so far, it's served me well. Also, as far as protein's concerned, for whatever reason on my program, because of my height and size, my nutritionist wants me to get in 72 to 75 grams of protein. I can happily say that has not been a problem for me since day 2 or 3 of surgery. I think I've pretty much been meeting my protein goals and fluid goals since then. So, yeah, I've got a pretty high, my plan has a pretty high threshold for how many protein grams that they want me to get in, but I haven't had any problems with it, and I feel really good, so I'm not questioning it, and that's it. What is my favorite body part? My hands. I've always liked my hands for whatever reason. I've got long fingers. I just like my hands. Maybe I'd go get a mani. That'll be one of my week accomplishments. I have to spread them out. Can't do everything at once. And what are my non-scale goals? One non-scale goals or non-scale victory that I have crystal clear in my head has to do with traveling. And I have to travel a lot because of my job, and one of my biggest fears is that I would not be able to book a plane reservation on Southwest Airlines. It just so happens that where I live, and because of where I fly, it's been the most convenient and the most cost effective. To be honest with you, what scares me more than anything, even at the weight that I am now, but certainly at my highest weight, is that I wouldn't be able to fly Southwest on a business trip, and I would have to fly another carrier with assigned seating, and that they would have nothing but middle seats left on the plane. Why? Because I don't fit in a middle seat. I just don't. It's my biggest fear. I would be miserable. I mean, thankfully, knock on wood, I'm not at the point, or I haven't been at the point where I need a seatbelt extension, but I gotta tell you, it's been close. I mean, I pulled that seatbelt all the way to the end of it, and I just don't fit in a middle seat. My hips are too big, everything's too big. So one of the biggest non-scale goals would be for me to be able to sit in any airplane seat and sit comfortably. You'll see me tearing up when I get on a plane and I can do that. I just think that that's one of the most awesome things, and I can't wait to get there. So that's one of my non-scale goals that I would be thrilled with. Crossing my legs, oh, please, I'd be thrilled. So someday I will get there, and I will tell y'all when I do. And I'm going to take a picture of it, and I'm going to post it and let y'all know. What makes losing weight hard for me, or has been hard for me in the past? My biggest problem or biggest obstacle has been portion control. When I first met with my nutritionist at my hospital, and my nutrition classes, she asked me the same question, and I said portion control, because literally, and I'm not even joking about this, prior to my sleeve surgery, I could eat an entire Dutch oven of vegetables or vegetable soup or I could eat an entire Dutch oven. Like, there's no off switch. The amount of food that I could put away, and I'm not even talking about grazing, like I'm talking I could eat a ton of vegetables. The salads that I used to make for dinner were like for a family of 4, like a big normal salad bowl that people would have on their table as the side salad for a meal. Easily one for a family of 4. I could eat that for dinner and not even be like Thanksgiving full or anything, not even blink. That's one of the most astounding things that this sleeve surgery has given me, is that I just do not have that ravenous appetite anymore. It's a wonderful exciting. It's just phenomenal. It amazes me every day because I keep thinking that I'm going to wake up and be ravenously starving hungry like I was before. And so far, it hasn't happened. And I hope that, I know that hunger does come back, but I'm hoping that I never get to the point where I could be that ravenously hungry like I was before and put away the amount of food that I could put away. We'll see. Day by day, step by step. Would I ever consider weight loss surgery? Yes, I did. I had my weight loss surgery on June 23rd. Best decision that I've ever made for myself. I have not had one inkling of a regret, a buyer's remorse, a what did I do to myself? None of that. It is the best decision I've ever made for myself, and I'm thrilled that I had the courage to do it. Because I'll tell you, if you look at some of my videos, the week before surgery, I was really struggling with my decision and whether or not I could do it, and I was scared to death. And thankfully, I had the courage to go through with it. Thanks to a lot of you that have posted videos and the community. I'm just so glad that I went through with it because it's the best decision I've ever made. I'm thrilled beyond thrilled that I did this. All right, so if you watched this video and you got all the way through to the end or even a portion of it, I'm tagging you. You're up next. Post your answers to the 14 questions. I'm going to put them below. And thank you so much for watching, everyone. Take care. Hope everybody's doing well. Take care.